Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you guys are having a great afternoon. I just got off from work and I decided to do another quick video. Kind of not quick, kind of like blah, kind of blah. Trying to get it all out, but it's going to be blah. So I'm going to be doing a video over, as you can tell from the title, Adrienne Houghton and her husband Israel Houghton, and kind of their like messy-ish relationship. I think part of my reason behind I call it messy is because it wouldn't be as messy if she would keep her mouth shut about their relationship. Now, the one thing that me and my husband have agreed upon is that we keep our relationship between us, which is how it should be. However, with her being on a talk show, she's on The Real, she has really opened up a can of worms that a lot of people speculate is the relationship that she has with Israel. So, whether that's true or not, I don't know, but a lot of people speculate that the relationship that she has with Israel is the one that she's always referring to as the friend who lived in the apartment with her. So let's kind of like dive into that and like dissect it. I'm gonna do this in a few videos, and I'm not trying to like bash them. I'm just trying to like, if it were me, I think what she lacked a lot of was maybe possibly the friend. She has good friends. Like, don't get me wrong, but that friend who was like, girl, boo. And you know, like, as a friend, I have friends that'll be like, girl, boo. Like, there's something right. And I respect my friends who tell me like, girl, when I was dating when I had my ex-boyfriends, and they'd be like, girl, no, like, you need to leave him alone. And I'd be like, but he's so good to me. He loves me. I'm blinded. And they seen shit that I didn't see. So, anyway, so I'm going to kind of point out shit that she sees, that she ignores, that every girl does when they're in love. So, Adrienne and Israel, according to Adrienne, and kind of a little bit of Israel, but mostly Adrienne, met while they were living in an apartment complex together. Maybe it was a condo or complex, apartment complex, whatever. It wasn't a house. It wasn't like a, a ranch style home. So they met while living in an apartment, and they became friends. And one of the cool things they did as friends was whenever each one of them would have packages dropped off, they would go pick them up from the other person, which, I mean, I think that's actually kind of nice. Like, I don't have anyone like that in my personal circle or anything like that, because my friends don't live near me. I'm from Oklahoma. I went to school in both Oklahoma and Texas, and a lot of my friends live in Texas. Like, probably 95% of my friends live in Texas. I probably got like 2 friends here in Oklahoma that I would trust with my belongings. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of nice that she had, hello, double chin. It's kind of nice that she had that friend that she could trust to go get her stuff. Now, what's interesting is that while she was living in this apartment, I find it interesting that maybe, I can't really do anything in my car, that maybe she was dating Lenny around this time, because it seemed like, I'm trying to look back at the timeline, like, she broke up with Lenny, and then, like, God, a few moments later, it feels like she was engaged, like dating again. And she kind of announced that, like, I'm dating again, like an announcement. So that way people wouldn't be shocked that now that I'm just dating, I'm getting engaged. Like, it all kind of was like boom, 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 boom. First she was dating Lenny, got engaged, broke up, went to Paris, came back, I'm dating again. I'm engaged. I was on a trip with Israel. I came back. I'm on a trip with Israel. Now I'm engaged. I started dating this guy and I'm engaged. It was just like literally in like, I would say like a year's time. And I don't recall, but maybe she was. Was she, this is a question, was she broken up with Lenny very long before she started dating Israel? I don't remember. But it was just too too coincidental. Now, here's my thing. I think that, in my opinion, she started dating Israel prior to him breaking up with his current wife, with his ex-wife, because she's the current wife, so ex-wife. And the reason I say that is because if you look at their timeline, they actually got married 6 months after he got divorced. Maybe 6 to 9 months. I don't want to be wrong, but it was less than a year. He was married to another woman by the time he signed his papers. Less than a year after he signed the papers. I don't know about you guys, but let's just talk about this. Maybe this is the first video. If I break up with my husband and he gets married to another woman that fast within less than a year, if he got married a year later, I still would question how genuine is his love for this new woman, if maybe men and women are that far different, but I don't think so, because Israel invested 20 years with this woman. Even if he didn't invest all of his time with this woman because apparently he was a cheater, that's a whole nother topic. He invested 20 years. He invested 20 years of thought, prayers. It kind of makes you wonder, did he pray for his marriage to succeed? Because there's a whole nother video that I want to talk about. If he didn't, then how did he get over her so fast to move on with Adrienne? That's my biggest question. That's why I was I don't want to bash them, but it's almost how did he get over her, his ex-wife, so fast that he was able to move on and get married to Adrienne? It's not like he just said, I'm engaged, we're going to have a long engagement. No, they are married. They were married less than a year after he broke up with his wife. Divorced his wife. Not broke up, but divorced. Legally divorced. And I'm looking at the situation, I wouldn't be over my husband that fast. If me and him got a divorce right now, which I pray to God we don't ever, because I love my husband, I would be in such a mourning of my relationship that I don't know, it would take me a long time to get over my relationship with my husband, because this has been my longest relationship ever. And I'm trying to, okay, God, my parents are calling. This has been my longest relationship ever, and this has been such a unique relationship. His wife of 20 years, he divorces her, and in less than 6 to 9 months, he's married to another completely different woman. No. And for her to say we're just friends, we were friends and got, no. First of all, I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, ain't nobody believing that. Everybody in their mind, including some of her co-stars, are no. You were fooling around with him. You may not have been in love, but you're definitely fooling around with him, because ain't no man about to marry. They will have sex with anything. I truly believe that. Men will have sex with the concrete if you let them. They're not going to just marry. There's something wrong with their relationship. I think in my opinion, there's something wrong with him, because he felt the need to marry another woman that fast. Makes me wonder. Okay, so he's 40. I think he's 46, 47. He's he's a lot older than her. And let's say, so he got with Melissa when he was, let's just say, they've been married now for 4 years, and I think he's about 48, maybe 47, 48. Because he's got grown kids. He's got kids in their 20s. So, let's say he married her at 20 and divorced her at 40. Let's just say. And let's just say, because he's such a Christian person, such a little petty bitch. Let's just say, 20 to 40, and then he got with Adrienne, but that's not true. So let's just say at 20, he got with her at 22, divorced at 42, got married to Adrienne at 42, and now he's 46. Okay, that makes the timeline kind of makes sense there. So you're trying to tell me that he didn't mess with I kind of wonder, did he have a relationship prior to Melissa when he was 26? Did he not have no relationships with anyone. And maybe that's why he has a dick problem. Maybe that's why he has a dick problem. Or maybe it's because before he was married, he didn't have sex with anyone, and now he's like sowing his oats in his 20s and his 30s while he was with Melissa. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, something not right with him. And Adrienne has married him with all this fucking baggage. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like he just had like problems. This man got problems. In my opinion, he got problems. And I mean, Adrienne is beautiful. She could have any man she wanted. She had Lenny. Lenny was handsome, but he didn't want to settle down. So I kind of get where she wants to settle down. But I think she's settled. In her head, she don't think she's settled. But I think she's settled. Because I don't think that Israel is good enough for her. I think she could have done a whole lot better, in my opinion. And of course, she's gonna, if she says, people are gonna say that I could have done better, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to be with him. Something ain't right. Like, the timeline, their relationship is wicked. It's off. It's just fucking messy. And she'll never admit it. He'll never admit it. They're going to double down. Double down. Okay, I'm screaming. To prove that they're in love. She is in love. 100%, I believe she's in love. He is in lust, infatuation. He is in love with this beautiful woman. I don't think he's in love with her heart. Could be wrong. This is my opinion. I think he's in love with being with Adrienne by loan, because she was with Lenny prior to being with him, and he probably saw this cute little girl on this TV show. He wanted to be with her. His wife, I think, is beautiful. She's a stunning woman. I mean, his kids are absolutely gorgeous. I think he looked at her as she has explained on the show how she likes mature men, older men. So maybe his old scandalous ass went and found where she fucking lived, moved in, swooned the hell out of her, and then got with her. Who knows? I know they worked together on a movie at one time, but prior to them being married, something ain't right with him, y'all. I'ma just say it. In my opinion, something ain't right with him. He's a little, like, weird. Like, I personally think, one, that he's going to fucking cheat on her. I can cuss on my channel. I'm not worried about getting demonetized. I don't have enough money. There's something not right. That's all I'm going to say. Something not right. There's something... I think she didn't have, like, the friends. Okay, I'm going to do a whole separate video on this, but I'm going to do a comparison, kind of, real quick, kind of. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah. You know how when Kim Kardashian got married, and she said, she was on the Oprah special, and she said that her mom said, hey, are you sure you want to go through with this? I don't think Adrienne had anyone in her life like that. And if she did exactly what Kim did and didn't listen, and look, she got divorced after, like, a few months. I don't know. I hope divorce is not in their path. I don't wish divorce on anyone, because I don't want it on myself. But I do believe that Adrienne is doubling down, because maybe she know deep down he ain't no good. And number two, she's doubling down because she's like, I'm going to prove that this is a wholesome relationship. I don't think it is. She's seen by her friend Jeannie that relationships take a lot of work and a lot of dedication, and a lot of two people wanting to come to a terminal agreement, like one term agreement. I don't think Israel's in it for that, y'all. And like I said, I could be wrong. He just seems too shady to actually, like, care enough, if that makes sense. Like, he doesn't seem like the type that, I mean, I'm sure he showers her with fucking love and gifts, and, you know, maybe that's her love sign, you know, the 5 love language, that's her love language. But he's shady, and she needs to watch out. Point blank, period. Bye.